Hi folks, I'm Josh and this is Absolute Drift, a really beautiful minimalistic sliding game where you get to, from a top-down perspective, slide around tracks. Let me show you the basic one. I'm really awful at the basic one for some reason, but it's a simple ring. You get to do slides around it. Hang on. And I think the nicest thing about this game is that if you don't get it right, it's really frustrating. And the tutorials are kind of awful, and I, for some reason, just can't do it right now. This is bollocks. I'm so bad at this. But when you do get it right, it's really nice. There we go. That's quite satisfying. It's on the edge between like control and chaos, and success, and just going a little bit too far might send you off crashing. Oh, that's nails on the chalkboard to me. That scratching sound. Yeah. And also, you can change the track in the top right. C41, you and me. There's a whole load of D&B, like really chill tracks. And apparently I finished. I wasn't really paying much attention. But there's also a different kind of track, if you want to have a look at this, which is all about getting points in a couple of minutes, which is not my thing, because it needs you to do... I mean, you can crush these big cubes, which looks cool. Someone's going to have to tidy that up, and it's not me. Oh, yeah! Look at that slide. That was pretty cool. I like that one. That was really quite fun. Normally I'm not that good, honest. But there's these circles you can do, like a donut. I don't really understand what the principles of a donut, but you get lots of points for it, which is good. These squares, if you do a spin in them, hang on, I can only do the spins backwards, but it's cool. Look at this. Woo! I went too far. I just went too far. That was unacceptable. I apologize, everyone. This time, I've just taken it too far. Come on, spin, you douche. Oh, okay, that counted. And these little poles, if you see these things that look like barbershop signs, you slide past them. Apparently that counted. And you get points for doing it faster next to them and closer, which sounds kind of kinky. Never mind. Faster and closer is good for points. If you want points, that's the tricks. Them's some inside info for you lads. Don't take advice from me. I'm so sorry if everyone you ever loved just leaves you now. It's all my fault. No! Once again, I've gone too far. Whee! But it's like 2 seconds left. Cool. I'm not really that interested in my score. I just like the feeling of being on the edge between too much braking or acceleration and just getting that slide around the corner and then like just slipping out of that and back into normal driving or whatever, you know. There's probably a better way of explaining that, and I think the best games have that control. The tutorials are kind of awful though. I had literally no idea what I was doing, and I still kind of don't. Which is a little hair. Okay, stop. Handbrake. I got a bit excited there. And I sped up too fast. So hopefully we can move past that and get back on to talking about the game. What was I saying? Like, there's leaderboards and all sorts of stuff, but I don't really enjoy that. And it reminds me of Ollie Ollie in the fact that it's satisfying to, in Ollie Ollie, if you stick the landing you get lots of points, but it's also quite nice to know that you've done a super long rail grind in Ollie Ollie, and that's kick-ass. And it's the same with the sliding here. Once you get it right and figure it out, then it's great fun. But you might get frustrated before you get to that point. I really don't know. Let's go to the free roam mode, which is where you unlock all the tracks by doing lots of little missions. The missions are wild fun and I guess kind of they make sense. They're all the same. They're all the same. So sometimes you have to jump over stuff like this, which is cool. Whoops. And the music does a cool thing where it goes like super tinny while you're in the air. And sometimes there are hashtags on the bottom of your car. What does this one say? Hashtag worm, I think. Was it worm or word? Word? Neither makes sense. What is this? You're not Twitter. You're the underside of a car. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's go get our car painted. You can customize it in the menu, but also you can just drive through one of these painting places and get a random paint job. I would like face paint. If you can make me Spider-Man, that'd be great. Oh, now I look like a hearse with racing stripes. That trail effect is super useful for figuring out if you've actually got this like curve right. Donut the lamp. I don't want to donut the lamp. Yeah, these are the little, whoops. These are the little missions that you have to do, and they're awful. They're either donutting, spinning, or jumping, or like drifting, which I know is like the entire point of the game, but there's so many of them, and it's not worth exploring. If I want to explore, give me a reason beyond this, like having nice things to see, which there are some of. There's like a lighthouse and some really nice looking turbines, because the art is good looking. This is some nice minimalistic. I don't think I could call it low poly, although I guess it technically is. Everything's a square. I'm not sure if it counts. But the minimalism is nice. And now I have unlocked the next area. I didn't realize I was so close to it. So that's cool. Let's go up and see what the new tracks are, because that's how you unlock tracks. You get to the next area. I'm not particularly interested in this free roam mode, to be honest, except for the fact that I get new tracks to drift around, which are nice. And that's kind of the game. If you're into this, then it'll be really great. If you're not so competitive, then it's quite easy to ignore the leaderboards and stuff, but if you are, then they're right there and it tells you how good you are. You can measure yourself. You can measure your the size of your slide, if you get what I mean, with everyone else on the internet, which is what most people do anyway. Oh, I'm really bad at this. But we established that, fortunately. Sliding is fun. Oh, one thing I want to say is resetting stuff, like while you're in the races, is super inconvenient and slow compared to OlliOlli, which is press a button and instantly you're back at the start. Ooh, the Hoonivan. Let's see what that's like. I want to go all over the Hooniverse with this Hoonivan. Oh, it's like one of the... Wow. It's like really fast. What's that? Oh, there's one of those gates. Oh yeah, because everything's supposed to be based on Japanese drift, or like Japanese stuff. Look, that's a really awesome statue. I like low poly. It's great. Hello again, my child. Oh yeah, he turns up at the beginning. Whatever. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Okay, well done to that lot. Cheers for watching. If you want to check out this game, there's a link in the description. And if you want to discover more cool, free, weird, and fun indie games, then subscribe. And until next time, bye bye.